I'm here with Northern Highlands senior star Catherine Pagano. Just tore apart the B Division race here at the Shore Coaches Meet. Catherine, 18:27, a new PR for you. Fastest time of the day so far. The course was muddy, it got hot. Talk about just this performance to run your best time, pretty much unpushed and not in the best conditions.
Yeah, I think it was a great race. Really a big goal for the team was just to come out of here healthy and really have it be our first kind of stretching out race, getting ready for our county meets. And so I'm really happy with it. It was a good chance to kind of move a little bit and kind of see how, where I am at the season.
Yeah, you mentioned before, stretching out, gearing up for the big race at the end of the year. To be at 18:27 now, with still, 6 weeks to go before the Meet of Champs, and not push today, what can you do? What do you think? What does this do for your confidence, and what does it potentially mean you can do, at the Meet of Champs, and maybe challenge Brianna Guest, defending champ?
Yeah, I mean, I have the utmost respect for Brianna and everyone who's out there who can even qualify for the meet, and so really where I am right now is just kind of taking it week by week, and first up I have my county meets, and there my real goal is just to help the team out, and then my real goal after that is to help the team make it to the Meet of Champs.
Okay. Just getting back to Brianna Guest, obviously she ran one of the fastest times ever last year, 17:45 here. Did you feel like you needed to run something fast today just to feel like you're closer to where she is? I mean, she's the one everyone's trying to beat at the end of the year. Did you feel like you needed to do something fast today to gain confidence to be able to compete for that?
I mean, not really. I know kind of where I am in the season, and I know what kind of shape I'm in, and really just coming out, I was once again really just focusing on stretching it out and making sure I was coming out of here healthy with knowing that I have a lot more in the tank. And so I think I'm really just focusing on myself and the team at this point, and I'm excited for the future races to kind of see what I can do.
Yeah, how about, you talked about the future. What about the past? I mean, last year was a real tough year for you. Early season injury, ran one race. How motivated did that make you, missing that pretty much the whole season, to come back your senior year and just throw it down and just have the best season of your career?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that after season's done, it's behind me. I think that the most important thing to do is, if you're injured, to once you're healthy and move on from it. And so I don't even really think about last year, but it always is, every race I run, I want to run well. And so I think that I'm even more hungry than I ever have been, just because I'm constantly trying to get better.
Yeah, and lastly, you talked earlier about the course. I mean, talk about the conditions. How much did that affect times? And it was wet this morning. How was it when you ran? And what do you think? How much time do you think it cost you to have to navigate through the tough conditions? I
mean, I think that definitely the course was a little messy. I mean, everyone had to run through it, and definitely my race was not the worst it was all day. And so I think that, there were points you had to jump over mud, and there were points that you had to step in water, but you just have to deal with it. And I think that if there is a race here that is dry and completely nice out, and mid-50s, mid-60s, I think some great times will come out.
Mm-hmm. How about yourself? Speaking of great times, is sub 18 something that you think could happen for you? Good conditions, end of the year, is that a time goal in the back of your mind at all? I mean,
I think that, like I said before, I'm always trying to get better, and I think that if I'm running this time right now, there's no reason why I can't do a lot better than how I am right now. And so there isn't a specific time in my mind, but I really am motivated to just do the absolute best that I can, and I think that if I'm doing that, a really great time will come.
All right, well said. You heard it from Catherine Pagano, senior star at Northern Highlands, 18:27 B Division champ. Watch out for Catherine. Big things are coming.